saw.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right. And this is the first branch of the school, or there are other branches also?
No, ma'am. This is the only one. So
Okay.
we are exploring some more in Gurgaon also.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Interesting.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon,
Hi,
ma'am.
hi, ma'am. Anand
Good
sir. How are
afternoon.
you?
Hello.
Good, ma'am. Good. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you, sir. And certainly thanks. I'm fortunate, like I got to know about Be the Change. And as I got to know, I started exploring.
Good, ma'am.
Thank you
That
so
was,
much for
yeah, that
this
was
is
a pleasant,
challenge.
yeah, it was a pleasant surprise for us also, ma'am. Like the way you got to know about our books, the how the word spreads. It's interesting how it goes around. So your daughter is in Sun City, Anit had told me.
Yeah, actually, earlier I was also working with Sun City.
Okay, okay, interesting.
Yes.
So I think one of the uh, important aspects is, and that's what we are struggling with, how to take this word in the market, that we have such a product.
Yeah.
Uh, Obviously, digital marketing and all of those things do matter, but we are still exploring platforms.
Hmm.
So, ma'am, if you know of any platform where we can showcase our books and where we can talk to many schools and many principals in one go, I think that
Yeah,
would be great.
certainly I would be sharing. I have got many in my link, and I will be sharing with them also. I'll introduce you to those groups so that you will be able to share your these details, because nowadays you everybody is looking forward to having SDGs integration. So, but they do not know how to do that. So at
Right.
least they should be able to get some of the platform, like this is how it is to be done. They should have some guidelines, some tips. So this would be great. Certainly, I'll introduce you to those groups.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think that would be a good support.
Thank you.
It's a good group. I think, ma'am, if you don't mind, can I take a few screenshots and uh,
Sure, sir. Most welcome. Please go ahead. And if you are going to share a presentation, so may I just make you the presenter? Who is going to share? May I make you both the presenters? Ritu ma'am.
Ritu, Ritu is will be doing so. If you can
Yes,
make
I
her.
have made Ritu ma'am. I have made you the presenter. Now you will be able to share.
Okay, thank you. I'll just check if I'm able to share my screen.
Yes.
Ritu, can you just come on the video for a second? I was
Yes,
just clicking a screenshot.
is my presentation visible right now?
Yes, it's visible.
It is.
So Ritu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you not see me, Anit?
No, I can't see you. Your video is off. Can you turn on your video?
Is it? Oh, sorry. No, I cannot. In Teams, I cannot turn on my video when I'm screen sharing. Apparently, it
Oh,
says you can share your video when you're done screen sharing.
okay, got it.
So I
No
have to
worries.
stop sharing the screen to be able to turn on the video.
Sure.
So Meenakshi ma'am will tell us when everyone is here.
Yes, ma'am. You may please begin. Everybody is here. Sharp
Okay.
at 1:30. Everybody is here. Yeah.
All right. Good afternoon, teachers. Thank you for being here this afternoon. Uh, to listen to me about sustainable development goals, which your school is already implementing in the curriculum. And I would say that's to be integrating SDGs in the curriculum.
Ritu, your voice is breaking. Is it just me or?
So teachers, are you able to get the voice clearly? Can anybody please unmute and share?
Yes, ma'am. We are getting it.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she's audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But now it is muted for me.
Ritu? I can hear everyone else but Ritu. So I just wanted to know.
Yeah, she might have some trouble, maybe.
I'll quickly coordinate with you.
Good afternoon. I think I had dropped out. I don't know what just happened here. I did not have any power cut. I was on the internet, but I just got dropped out.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible now.
Okay, great. All right. So, ma'am, I was asking you if the teachers have seen the books, the Be the Change books.
No, ma'am, they haven't seen. The books are here with us. Actually, we could not send them there because nobody was available. They will be reaching there in a day or two. They have not seen. That's why I was requesting for PDF. So I guess sir will be sharing later on the PDFs.
Okay. All right. So I think the PDFs I had sent to you. Did you not receive the PDFs?
No, I didn't.
I shared a link with you on mail. It might have gone to your spam. If you can just check your spam. I
check.
shared a Google Drive link from where the PDFs could have been downloaded. You can still download those. I had shared the very same day you had requested for the PDFs. Okay, never mind. So today's session is an introductory session on SDGs. We will be talking about what SDGs are, why we need to make us aware about the SDGs, and what is the best way to be teaching SDGs, and how our books will help you in taking this important message to the children to be the responsible citizens for tomorrow. So these are some of the workshop signposts. I'll just share my screen with you. Ma'am, you'll have to again give me the rights for screen sharing because, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Now you may share the screen, please.
Yes. I hope the presentation is visible to all.
Yes, very well.
Okay. So as I was saying, these are the signposts for today's workshop. We will start with an introduction to SDGs. Why do we need sustainable development goals is the second part of our presentation today. And what we can do, what action can we take regarding the SDGs is the third part. How to teach the SDGs, what are the approaches, and what is the best way we can adopt to teach SDGs is a fourth part. And towards the end, I will give you an overview of the books you will be using. I will also take you through each and every feature that has been embedded into the books for your use. So mainly these 5 points we will be touching upon. So without wasting any more time, if we can just begin with the first part. So Meenakshi ma'am has told me that your school has an SDG integrated curriculum. So I'm sure you're already aware what is sustainable development. So let's start from the beginning. Can I have some answers from the participants? What is sustainable development? Anybody?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sustainable development means we need to use the resources in such a manner that we can use it for the present time also, and we can preserve it for the future generation also, and keeping in mind about their requirements.
Okay. Is that Siddharth, sir, right?
The development which can satisfy the present generation's need, and it can also preserve for the future needs of future generation. That is the sustainable development.
Okay, excellent. So, sustainable development is about meeting today's needs without compromising the requirements of the future generations. So, so in simple terms, what is sustainable? Sustainable, when I say कि I work, say, if I say मैं तो रोज 14 घंटे काम करती हूँ, I work 14 hours in a day, and it is not really sustainable. So what do I mean by that term sustainable in this context? Something we say, oh, you're working too hard, it's not sustainable. You're sleeping too little, it's not sustainable. What do we mean by this? Any answer?
Ma'am, just to maintain a particular consistency, particular level, if I mean overexert myself, I may not be able to continue at a later stage. I will exhaust myself. I won't be able to have that energy, that stamina in myself with the passage of time. So
yes, ma'am. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Yes, exactly. Sustainable is something that you can continue to do for a long period of time. So go do it day after day after day after day after day. So when I say it's not sustainable, it means that I cannot continue to work at this rate. 14 hours today, 14 hours tomorrow, 14 hours day after. Eventually I'll burn out, and I will perhaps fall sick, and I will be on leave, and I will not be able to contribute to my organization. So it's not sustainable for me to keep working at the rate of 14 hours a day. So it's not sustainable for anybody to sleep very little every night. After a point, you will be so tired that you will not be able to do anything. So when we talk about sustainable development, we talk about development of humanity. We understand that as a human race, we need to progress. We need to provide healthcare, education, basic facilities to our generations, but it should not be at the cost of future generations. It should be an action that we can continue to perform for generation after generation after generation. If we are using fossil fuels, we should not use so much of it that there are no fossil fuels left for tomorrow. So the future generations, we should not be depleting our natural resources, that there's nothing left for future generations. We should not be harming the environment so much that we can't continue the same actions day after day after day. So the way we are living right now, and this realization has come upon us, is not sustainable. And we need to bring some changes. We need to reform our consumer behaviors so that development is sustainable. Development keeps happening, but at a sustainable rate. So this is the concept behind sustainable development. Development which is sustainable, development, not the development which is so fast paced, which is depleting natural resources, which is not caring about other species on the earth. That development is not sustainable. It's going to cause harm to this planet which we inhabit, and there'll be no humans left. Once the planet is not there, then there'll be no humans left also. So this term was coined in the year 1987. Till then, we were so ignorant.
Ma'am,
That-
are you just discussing? Sorry to intervene. Are you just discussing, or are you sharing your screen also?
I'll just share it. I'm just discussing right now. I'll just go back to.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that in 1987, we realized it for the first time. This term was coined, sustainable development, that we cannot continue to do what we have been doing. We have to change our ways. And the term sustainable development was coined in 1987 to take a pause and reflect on our actions and think of a way in which we as a humanity can develop in a sustainable way. So this is sustainable development for us. Then we have the term goal. What is a goal? And why is it important is my question to you. Forget about sustainable development right now. Let's focus on the term goal. So I say that I wish COVID disappears from the face of the earth. That's the biggest problem perhaps that's playing on our minds right now. So would that be a goal? Do you think that is a goal? I need some answers here. All of you, I'm sure, set goals for yourself, for your children, for your students. The school has certain missions, mission statements. So what is a goal? How can you define it? And why do you think it is important?
Determination for a future, that is goal, and a particular person can act according to his or her goal. So it's just like you can say the goal that can push up yourself to live your life with a proper manner. That is the goal.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. So you set a target for yourself. So you have an ambition maybe in life to become a very good educator of science. So that's your ambition, to become a scientist, for example. So you have an ambition to become a scientist. So that's your ambition. And your goal would be to work towards it. So your goal will be maybe to acquire a degree in science first, to work with the best brains in the country would be your next goal, perhaps. So you have to set targets for yourself so that you can move towards your goal in a proper fashion. So that is why we need to set goals. Otherwise, without goals, the ambitions will come to nothing. The dreams will come to nothing. We all wish for peace on earth, but can we achieve it that way? No. In order to achieve our dreams, in order to achieve our ambitions, it's very, very important that we set goals. And as you can see in the next slide, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So a goal doesn't mean anything if there is no plan backing it, if there is no concrete thought that has gone into it. Just a wish doesn't change future. If you want to change the world, if you want to bring out a blueprint for changing the world, there has to be concrete goals behind it. And that's why the SDGs. So we know we want sustainable development for humanity, but just wanting is enough? No. We have to set targets, we have to set goals in order to achieve that sustainable future. That's why SDGs were drafted in 2015 by all nations of the UN. Now, why are these global goals? Any thoughts around it? Why can't they just be nationwide goals? Why can't be the goals for India, goals for Malaysia, goals for Australia? Why there are global goals? Any thoughts about this?
Obviously we can't work alone, we can't achieve anything. They doesn't belong to a particular person or particular community, particular nation. This is all ours. When we are talking about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, world is one family, so we have to work for that one standard, one global goal.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you very much for sharing. Yes, that precisely is the thought behind global goals, because as we all know, together everyone achieves more. We have to pool in our resources, we have to bring our knowledge to a common ground, and we have to work together to improve lives of people on this planet. It's not about your own country, it's not about your own community, it's about the world as a whole. So all these problems that we're going to address through the goals are global problems, and we have to bring all possible resources, all our strengths together in order to achieve these goals. That's why they are global goals and they are not local goals. So, and what can be a better time than this COVID crisis? If you're talking to your students about global goals, you can give them this example. COVID has taught us, this pandemic has taught us that working in isolation never helps. If one country was today to treat its citizens of this pandemic and think that it can isolate itself from the world, will that happen? Will it stay safe? No, that will not happen. We have seen in the last 1.5 years that it started in one corner of the world and it spread like wildfire in the whole world. And we have to protect each other in order to protect ourselves. So it has a very sound message hidden in it, this whole pandemic crisis. And that relates to the global goals, I think. This can be driven home through this example that everyone is interconnected. And in order to achieve these goals, we can't work in isolation. We have to work with everyone together. I hope it's clear to everyone now why there is sustainable development, why there are goals, and why there are global goals. So what is it that we know about SDGs? I would like it to come from one of the teachers. So what are SDGs? When were they drafted? How many nations are a part of it? When are they to be achieved? Can you tell me some information about SDGs? Any teacher? If you're like, I know there would be Hindi teachers also. If you're comfortable speaking in Hindi, I understand that fully. कुछ भी आपको मालूम हो SDGs के बारे में? It would be lovely if I can see some of the faces. Can I, or will it be too much for the bandwidth? I don't know. Perhaps.
One nine five states are nations are nations are the part of SDGs.
Yes, sir. 195 nations, you said? Right, correct. So those
195, ma'am. 195 nations are the part of SDGs.
Correct. So SDGs has sustainable development
and
goals.
It have a agenda of to complete the goals of they have a 17 SDG goals, and they have signed a protocol that they will fulfill all the goals before 2030. That is the SDG goals, which I little bit I know.
Yes, sir. Hang on, sir. That's absolutely correct. What you said. Somebody wants to add? Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Hello. Yes, Sunita, ma'am. Ma'am, I can hear you. You can speak up. You're on mute, I think, right now.
Yeah, I guess, is there Sunita Joshi, ma'am? Please, you may share whatever you want to.
Okay, so I think Ravi Kumar sir spoke just now, and he mentioned that 195 nations are a part of UN, and they drafted a set of 17 goals in 2015 to be achieved by 2030. So he's absolutely correct. So in 2015, all nations, member nations of United Nations, which are exactly 193, if I'm correct, got together and sat down to think about the problems of the world. So after a lot of discussion, it came about that there has to be 17 goals if all the problems in the world have to be solved properly. And so they came out with these 17 goals, and they set a target of 2030 that they will achieve these targets by 2030. Already 6 years have passed. We're in 2021, and 9 years have to go to achieve these goals. So let us now imagine, perhaps, let us imagine that we are the nations who have got together to discuss the problems in the world. So what are some of the problems that you can think of? Ma'am, you can enable the chat. I think teachers will be comfortable typing. Some of the problems in the world you feel very strongly about. Can you type that in the chat? Or somebody wants to speak up? Sir, you want to say something?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, please.
Yes, my name is Deepti Sethi.
Yes.
The basic problem is poverty, education, qualification, I may say, and hunger.
Hunger. Okay, great.
These three are basic problem for you may say for entire world.
Okay.
Roti, kapda, or makan.
Roti, kapda, makan. Very well said.
Am I
Thank you very much. Yes, yes, very well said.
Yes, and the next thing is job. Job is another problem which we have faced. We are educated, but we don't have jobs. This is the main. I think these are the basic problems for any country.
Very well said, Deepti ma'am. Thank you so much. So, roti, kapda, or makan, of course, and unemployment, according to Deepti ma'am, are some of the biggest challenges we are facing today. Any other problems you would like to add to this list? Anybody else? Anything you feel very strongly about?
Yeah, all of you, you may share, please. You may talk in any of the language you are comfortable, English or maybe Hindi, but please do go ahead. I know you are very well aware and you must have been observing also in your respective areas. Okay. And please do share, please do go ahead. Let's make this session interactive. Otherwise, it will be monotonous and you'll start feeling bored. Right?
Yes, ma'am. The few goals of SDGs are as follows. You can say these goals are: first is gender equality.
Sir, we will come to the goals. Yeah, sir, we'll come. Just hold on, sir. Sir, hold on. Just tell me about the problems in the world right now. Yeah, if you say.
And
Siddharth sir, ma'am is asking what all problems you observe in your day-to-day life, in your circle, in your community, in your family, outside neighborhood, these kind of problems. We'll go to the goals later on.
Excuse me, ma'am. Water.
Water.
Clean
Excellent.
water. Clean water.
Clean water. Excellent, sir. Thanks for sharing.
Or water what we call the drinking water, like that one.
Drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. Anything else you would like to add, sir?
gender equality.
Gender equality. Okay. Okay, great.
Quality education, ma'am.
Food, yes. Food has already been mentioned by Deepti ma'am also. She mentioned hunger. So I have that noted down. So some of the problems that have come up from you people are poverty, of course, lack of education for everyone.
Life on the earth.
Life on land, yes, that would be one of the goals. Unemployment is a big problem.
I want to add one more thing over here. When we are talking about inequality, what I face is, see, I will be sharing what I have observed, what I have already gone through, whether it is gender inequality I'm talking about, whether it is inequality based on their caste, religion, creed, based on the work they are doing, this kind, I am really very much observing in my locality, like this kind of inequality, depending upon the work they do. So.
Yes, ma'am, that's very important. Thanks for sharing it. Yes, there is inequality at various levels, not just based on gender, but based on what section of the society you're coming from, what caste you belong to, what color of the skin you have. So there are all kinds of inequalities in this world which are not fair at all, of course. So clean drinking water, gender inequality at other levels, as you have mentioned, unemployment, education, hunger, poverty, some problems named by you very aptly. And of course, there are many more which we haven't touched upon, like environment change is a big problem that we are facing right now. So there are all these problems. So some of the challenges, this is what we discussed, Samasya, Sankat, Musibat, Taklif, that we are facing as a world today. And the answer to all these problems lie in the 17 goals. You name a problem and you find the solution here. अगर आप poverty की बात करते हैं तो आपको no poverty में solution मिलता है. Education की बात करते हैं तो quality education is your solution. Unemployment की बात हो रही है तो decent work and economic growth is the goal you're talking about. Clean drinking water की बात हो रही है तो clean water and sanitation, goal number 6. Gender equality, goal number 5. Ma'am ने बोला inequality at various levels is reduced inequalities, goal number 10. तो आप एक प्रॉब्लम बोलिए, एक मुद्दा उठाइए और आपको उसका सॉल्यूशन मिलेगा इन गोल्स में. That's why these 17 goals are a comprehensive plan. A lot of thought and research has gone into these goals, and all the problems that you can think of have been addressed, and the solution lies in achieving these goals. That's why it's very, very, very important to study these goals. Sustainable SDGs के बारे में क्यों जानना है? क्यों जानना है? क्योंकि हम गरीबी हटाना चाहते हैं, हम हंगर हटाना चाहते हैं, हमें अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट का इलाज चाहिए, हमें जेंडर पैरिटी चाहिए, हमें हर तरह की इनइक्वालिटीज हटानी है. दैट्स व्हाई हमें एसडीजीज के बारे में जानना है, एंड दैट्स व्हाई हमें एसडीजीज के बारे में अपनी फ्यूचर जनरेशंस को सिखाना है, ताकि कल जब वो लीडरशिप पोजीशंस में आते हैं तो वो इस तरह की पॉलिसी लाएं, वो इस तरह के पॉजिटिव चेंजेस लेके आए सोसाइटी में, तो ताकि ये प्रॉब्लम्स हमेशा की प्रॉब्लम्स ना बनी रहे, ये आगे इनके सॉल्यूशन ढूंढे जाए. I hope I'm clear up to this point to everyone. Can I move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, a short video, just to take a break. Yeah. On SDGs only.
Ritu, in the meantime, I just want to add a few lines, that yes, we are teaching our children about all these problems the world is facing in SDGs, and these are privileged children, so they can take it as their duties to make sure that no one dies of hunger and there is no poverty. But we should also be very cognizant when you teach the students that we need to make everyone aware of these problems, be it an underprivileged child, because then that child understands it from a rights perspective, that it is a right not to die of hunger. It is a right to get decent work and economic growth. It is a right to get good education. And that's why these goals should also be taught in the state-run schools.
Thank you, Anik. Thank you for sharing that. So, yes, responsibility and rights perspective. एक तरफ जहां हमारी responsibility है कि हर भूखे को खाना मिले, दूसरी तरफ, as one of the underprivileged child, it's my right to go to school. I should not, child labor is not the kind of future that I should be thinking of. I should be thinking of going to school, getting education, being with others, able to make choices, being loved and cared. Yes, responsibility and rights, both perspectives are important for SDGs. Can you see my screen now? I'm sharing a YouTube video. Let me know if it's not visible. So ये हमारे 17 गोल हैं.
Ritu,
Yeah.
can you also share that video, our ARC video, I think, later on in the presentation?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Just remind me some time later.
Life is really good at keeping us awake.
Okay, so this was our SDGs for us, why there are SDGs and why we need to know about them and why we need to teach our future generations about them. So let us now move on to the signpost number 2 of today's session. So SDGs क्या purpose meet करते हैं? SDGs solve the problems of the world that we have seen. So SDGs stand on 3 pillars. So as a human society, this is given that there has to be social progress. What do I mean by social progress? By social progress, I mean कि सबको education मिले, सबको भरपेट खाना मिले, सब लोग स्कूल जा पाए और सबको health care मिले. So there has to be social mobility. So people who are living below the poverty line should be able to come out of poverty, break the cycle of poverty. So there has to be social progress in the world. There has to be economic growth. There has to be enough money that's going around in the world so that the countries are flourishing, the world is flourishing, and the wealth is being distributed among people. So there has to be social progress, there has to be economic growth, but there has to be environmental protection at the same time. अभी तक क्या हो रहा था कि हम सोशल और इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स पे फोकस कर रहे थे और एनवायरनमेंट का कोई नहीं सोच रहा था. सो वी थॉट फॉसिल फ्यूल्स निकालो, कोल्स निकालो, पेट्रोल बनाओ, खूब नई नई गाड़ियां लाओ, और लुक एट ह्यूमैनिटी वेयर वी हैव रीच्ड. We had come into this world as apes, and look at us now, thanks to the power of brain that we have got. Like, we have evolved so much, we have so many comforts and luxuries that nobody could have imagined in those times that we will reach there, but it was all happening at an environment, at the cost of our environment. During this time, we kept destroying the environment. हमने फॉरेस्ट के फॉरेस्ट काट डाले बिल्डिंग्स बनाने के लिए. हमने मतलब यू नेम इट एंड वी हैव हार्म द एनवायरनमेंट. हमने स्पीशीज को एक्सटिंक्ट कर डाला, उनके हैबिटेट्स ले लिए, मरीन लाइफ को इतना पोल्यूट कर दिया कि अब बहुत सारे स्पीशीज जो है फूड चेन ही ब्रेक होना शुरू हो गया, वो एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करते मरीन लाइफ में. सो वी डिड नॉट रियलाइज हाउ मच हार्म बिकॉज वी वर सो इग्नोरेंट that we're destroying this planet, and this planet is home to so many species including us. So हम अपना घर destroy कर रहे हैं while we were mad with like one vision of social and economic growth. So while social and economic growth are important, it's important to maintain environmental growth also. So sustainability is based on these 3 pillars. इनमें से एक pillar गया तो sustainability will fall. So main मकसद क्या है इन goals का? What are the main purpose? What is the main purpose of the goals? I will just show you some slides. I want you to pay attention and you will tell me what is the main purpose. So the slide in front of you talks about poverty figures. 736 million people still live in extreme poverty, which means that they live below the poverty line. 80% of the extreme poor live in rural areas. उसमें से भी 80% rural areas में रहते हैं, countryside में. And COVID की वजह से 71 million people are pushed into extreme poverty. ये जो number है 736 has grown even more because of the pandemic. So when we say international poverty line, we mean 138 rupees. So the people earn less than that across the world. This is the international poverty line. Of course, Indian poverty line is even below that. So this is the value of goods needed to sustain one adult. It does not take into account sanitation, water, and electricity, and what effect it has on the quality of life. So Based on this information and based on the thought that the idea some lives matter less is the root of all that is wrong with the world, what do you think is the prime purpose of the goal? सबसे important मुद्दा क्या है global goals का? What is it that we are trying to achieve? I want the answer to come from you. Look at these 3 slides and tell me what is the biggest problem that is depicted here. Any answers?
Basically, the purpose of the goal is to achieve the target.
Is to achieve?
The target.
What target?
We have plans.
Yeah, so उसमें क्या target सबसे important है हमारे लिए? हम क्या target achieve करना चाह रहे हैं?
What we are planning, what we have planned.
सही है, पर उसमें problem कौन सा है सबसे बड़ा इस टाइम हमारे दुनिया के आगे? सबसे बड़ी problem है गरीबी. That is what the nations of the world have realized after putting so much thought, and that is what I was trying to show you through these slides. Garibi, poverty is the biggest problem the world is facing today. So that happens to be the first purpose of the goal, to eradicate extreme poverty. It's also our goal number 1. No poverty is goal number 1. So we need to eradicate extreme poverty from the world. Garibi rekha ke niche koi na rahe. That is the goal SDGs have set for 2030. दूसरे मकसद पे आते हैं. This is the family from United States और ये इनके एक हफ्ते का खाना है. What you see in this picture. Can everyone see this? This is what.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is their shopping for 1 week. Grocery के लिए shopping करने जाते हैं एक हफ्ते के लिए इतना सारा
Can
खाना.
you hide that bar below which says stop sharing? Can you hide that bar?
Did I stop sharing by mistake? I think I did.
No.
No.
You are sharing. I'm saying just press that button, hide button.
Yes, it's gone, right?
Right.
So their expenditure is 22,158 rupees for a week. Now look at this family in Africa. This is Chad Africa. This is the ration for 1 week. इनका एक हफ्ते का खाना इतना है. And they are only spending 65 rupees on it. तो जब हम इक्वल वर्ल्ड की बात करते हैं, जब हम फेयर वर्ल्ड की बात करते हैं, जब हम कहते हैं भगवान ने सबको एक जैसा बनाया है, तो do you see any equality here? No, right? There is so much inequality in this world. And लोग कहते हैं कि भूख से नहीं मरते, इसलिए नहीं मरते भूख से क्योंकि खाना नहीं है. खाना वर्ल्ड में भरपूर पैदा होता है, पर जिन सब लोगों तक वो पहुंचता नहीं है. Amartya Sen has said starvation is a characteristic of some people not having enough food to eat. It is not the characteristic of there not being enough food to eat. There is enough food to go around and to feed everyone in the world, but it doesn't reach enough people. Why? Because there is inequality. There is economic disparity. और सिर्फ सबको समान ट्रीट करने से नहीं होगा, क्योंकि ये इनइक्वालिटी जो है बहुत डीप रूटेड है. तो कुछ लोगों को हमें एक्स्ट्रा ऊपर उठाना होगा ताकि वो दूसरों के बराबर आ सके. तो इक्वालिटी इज नॉट इक्विटी. सबको समान साधन देने से सब लोग उठेंगे तो जो उठे हुए वो भी उठ जाएंगे. इसीलिए कुछ को ज्यादा साधन देने हैं, कुछ को थोड़े कम देने हैं और कुछ को बहुत ज्यादा देने हैं. तभी सब लोग एक इक्वल लेवल पे आएंगे, as you can see in this picture. So we are aiming for equity in this world. This brings us to the second purpose of the goal, which is to reduce inequality. जो इतनी disparity है लोगों के बीच में, वो हमें खत्म करनी है थ्रू दीज गोल्स। तो जो नीचे हैं उनको थोड़ा सा ऊपर उठाना है। थर्ड पर्पस, आई थिंक इस पे कोई डिस्कशन की जरूरत भी नहीं है। इस पिक्चर को देखते ही यू शुड बी एबल टू टेल मी व्हाट इज द थर्ड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पर्पस ऑफ द गोल्स। एनी आंसर्स प्लीज?
Environment
changes.
Yes, excellent. Thank you very much. So yes, environment is changing rapidly and अब हम आंखें बंद करके नहीं रह सकते इसमें। So what you see in these two pictures, actually, why there are two pictures? It's the picture of the same place. The one on the left-hand side was taken in 1940s. The one on the right-hand side is in 2005. So it's not something that's going to happen in future. This change has already occurred in our environment. So places which were covered with sheets of ice has completely gone from there. It's an indication of global warming and how rapidly ice is melting in this world. No challenge poses a greater threat to future generations than climate change. और अगर हम सोचते हैं कि हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है आइस मेल्ट हो रही है ग्लेशियर्स में, तो हमें फर्क पड़ता है। हर जगह पानी भर जाएगा, cities will submerge, we will not have a home to live. So it doesn't affect only those who are living, say, in places which are filled with ice. It affects each and every one of us. So climate change is something that affects everyone. Everyone can notice that there are extreme weather conditions. So it's changing rapidly. It's already quite late to reverse some of that damage, but whatever we can do to delay this, we must do it. So that brings us to the third मकसद और purpose, which is to fix climate change. तो अगर ग्लोबल गोल्स है और उनको सबसे बड़ी 3 प्रॉब्लम्स कौन सी टैकल करनी है, तो ये 3 प्रॉब्लम्स हैं। गरीबी हटाओ, इनइक्वालिटी कम करो और क्लाइमेट चेंज को रोको। So these are the 3 biggest purposes of the global goals, sustainable development goals as we call them. Here I would like to take a pause. We have seen so much in the picture that I've shown you, so much hunger, so much inequality. We have seen so much poverty. So just take a moment, think about your blessings, that we have enough food to go around, and feel grateful for them before I move on to the next slide. Just take 10 seconds of pause. Okay, thank you. Now we come to the third signpost, which is what can we do? We understand SDGs are important. Governments of the world are working towards achieving 17 goals with 3 purposes. So what is it that you and I can do? आप लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ? क्या हम गरीबी हटा सकते हैं दुनिया से? क्या हम सब भूखों को खाना दे सकते हैं? क्या हम इनइक्वालिटी रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं? या हम क्लाइमेट चेंज को स्टॉप कर सकते हैं? What do you think is the answer? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
We can. Thank you. I like your positivity. But most of the people will tell you, यार मैं अकेला क्या करूँगा? मैं दुनिया थोड़ी बदल दूँगा. मेरे बदलने से क्या हो जाएगा? But हमारे
Actually, when we do our individual work, ma'am, then it's come to like a group work.
Exactly.
एक नारी सीखेगी तो पूरे घर को सिखाएगी और पूरा घर पूरे देश को और पूरा देश पूरे जहां को सिखाएगा. Like that only.
Wonderful, sir. I feel like clapping at this thought. Thank you very much for sharing. Very well said. Very well expressed. Thank you so much. So बिल्कुल उन्होंने कहा कि अगर एक नारी सीखेगी तो पूरे घर को सिखाएगी और पूरा घर पूरे देश को सिखाएगा. It is like a ripple effect. एक एक आप रिपल क्रिएट करोगे तो वो दूर तक जाएगा उसका इफेक्ट। तो बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा, और हम में से हर एक वो पावर रखता है टू ब्रिंग दैट चेंज। एट दिस point I would like to show you a short video. Can you see YouTube on my screen right now? YouTube दिख रहा है आपको?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just take this.
How one man's actions can change the world. This guy cleaned the most polluted beach in all of India. Hi, my name is Afroz Shah. Want to hear all about it? Let's go. 5 trillion plastic bags are used each year. And 1 million plastic bottles are bought every minute.
All these plastic bottles and bags land into the ocean. And to be precise, 13 million tons of plastic land into the ocean every year.
You see, all this plastic from the oceans ends up on the beaches, just like this one. And this is exactly what happened at Versova Beach. It looked more like a landfill rather than a beach. So after watching his childhood beach drown in trash, Afroz decided to take action into his own hands. With the help of so many amazing people, Afroz managed to pick up more than 5 million kilograms of trash in just 3 years. Wow, that's crazy. They managed to turn this into this. And then an amazing thing happened. Life returned onto this beach. Turtles came back to the beach after 20 years.
I personally guarded the turtle nest when the turtles appeared on the beach.
And people returned too. People could finally enjoy their beach. For his amazing work, the United Nations awarded Afroz Champion of the Earth Award. Originally, Afroz is a lawyer. From Monday to Friday, he works here as a legal counsel.
But my personal journey is different. So I understood one day I had to do something for my childhood beach, Versova. So there was 5.5 feet of plastic on this very beach. Initially, I started picking the plastic trash alone.
1 became 3. 3 became 5. 5 became 20 and turned it into the world's largest beach cleaning operation.
We started in 2015, and from then on, hundreds and thousands of volunteers joined up in the beach cleanup.
They're picking the trash with their own hands, then put everything into these plastic tubs and take it away from the location with the help of tractors and excavators. Hundreds of people are joining these cleaning campaigns every single week from all around the world. And even kids have a great impact. Volunteers are cleaning not only Versova Beach, they are also working to save other beaches like this one, the Dana Pani Beach, as well as polluted rivers and canals. It will take years to clean the polluted Mithi River. Millions of people are living along this river, and it's 18 kilometers long, but it's not impossible. How many people are joining your cleaning campaigns?
It all depends on where you are. If you're at a very big flashpoint of pollution, then you invite more people. But I personally feel the lesser number of volunteers, the better the work is.
Do you have any similar projects?
For me, this is not a project, it's a date with ocean. So I don't know how many times you want to date.
Have you done any cleaning projects in other countries?
Yes, I have cleaned in North America, in Malta, Sochi, Norway, India, a lot of many cities. So the idea is to go clean and provoke others to do the same. See, I'm not going to be there permanently. So what you start, somebody must keep on continuing doing.
And it's not only beaches that need to be saved.
Plastic pollution hits the marine species. Birds swallow it, fishes ingest it. This work which we are doing is a continuing mission to protect them.
Wow, this guy really is making the world a better place. So if you like Afroz's work, please promise me to never litter, always pick up your own trash, and share this video with your friends to inspire them to do the same.
Okay, so आपने देखा कि one person's action has so much power. इतना सारा कूड़ा अफरोज ने एक छोटी सी मूवमेंट स्टार्ट करी और कैसे सारी दुनिया उनके साथ जुड़ गई. So of course each one of us have this power in us. We just have to bring it out. We have to not feel discouraged. We have to bring it out. We need to see what we feel passionate about, and कड़ियाँ जुड़ती जाएंगी और change इसी तरह से आएगा. It has to start with one person. So after sharing this video of Afroz, let's move on. Every small action matters because when 7 billion do that thing, it changes the world. हो सकता है आज आप अकेले हों, पर कल जब 7 बिलियन लोग आपके साथ जुड़ जाएंगे तो दुनिया सच में चेंज हो जाएगी. सो सी, कितना भी छोटा एक्शन हो, इट मैटर्स, इट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. I hope you can see these two images. One is called Garden in a Sack. So अफ्रीका के एक विलेज में लोग भूख से मर रहे थे because there was not enough food to go around. There was not enough money in those families to purchase food for their family members. So they were malnourished, they were dying of hunger, till somebody came up with the idea of garden in a sack. Sack क्या होता है? एक बोरा होता है, एक बोरी होती है. So this person taught these families, आपको एक बोरा लेना है, उसमें आपको होल्स करने हैं चारों तरफ, बीच में कुछ पेबल्स डालने हैं और कुछ मिट्टी डालनी है. ऊपर आपको बड़ी बड़ी सब्जियां उगानी है और साइड में जो आपके होल्स हैं उसमें आप लीफी वेजिटेबल्स उगाएंगे. और देखते ही देखते हर घर के अंदर ऐसे 4-5 सैक थे. And families started producing enough food to sustain themselves. They stopped dying of hunger. It was a very simple idea by one person and it saved so many lives. So anybody can start this movement. On your right hand side, you see something called plogging. This started in Sweden. यहाँ पे joggers थे कुछ. They started picking up trash while they were jogging. That's why they called it plogging. Picking trash while jogging, so it became plogging, and they started cleaning cities. ये जब एक mass movement बन गया, then cities after cities after cities were cleaned of trash because there are so many joggers everywhere, and they joined this movement and they started cleaning their own cities. So it has to start with a simple idea. And when it becomes a mass movement, it can actually change the world. So these are some inspiring thoughts I want to plant in your head. आपके पास एक सिंपल सा हो सकता है सॉल्यूशन हो, उसको करके तो देखिए. क्या पता वो कल को मास मूवमेंट बन जाए और वो लोगों की लाइफ चेंज कर सके. So these are some examples to think about what you can do to change the world. I just saw this. I think I will skip this video. This was another video about William Kambakwa. इस पे एक मूवी भी है, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Netflix पे अवेलेबल है, अगर किसी के पास टाइम हो तो देख सकते हैं. साइंस टीचर्स स्पेशली जरूर देखें. This is a real story of this boy who grew up in Africa, who did not go to school. He had to drop out of school because उसके घर में पैसा नहीं था स्कूल जाने के लिए, पर उसको पढ़ने का शौक था. वो कहीं से एक यूजिंग एनर्जी की बुक उठा लाया और जब उसने उसमें पढ़ना शुरू किया तो उसको समझ आया कि विंड एनर्जी को कैसे हार्नेस किया जा सकता है. और उसने अपने घर पे टूटी हुई साइकिल, टूटे हुए पंखे, प्लास्टिक की चीजें, सब कूड़ा जिसको हम कहते हैं ट्रैश को जोड़ के अपने गांव में एक विंड मिल खड़ा किया. दिस इज अ ट्रू स्टोरी. Boy who harnessed the wind. I'll just show you what it looks like very quickly. Can you see blowing in the wind on your screen? Visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to charge your cell phone in William Kamkwamba's village, this is the place. A makeshift tower designed to turn wind into power. It started with sticks, scrap metal, and the ingenuity of one young man. William Kamkwamba grew up in Wimbe, a small village in Malawi, a country in Southeast Africa where most everyone depends on farming for their food, and hardly anyone has electricity. When William was 14, Malawi was hit by a severe drought. People were starving. William's family had to struggle to survive. He dropped out of high school because his family couldn't spare the $80 school fee. But the local library was free, and William went there every chance he got. One day, he found a book that would change his life. It described how windmills can harness the energy of the wind to generate electricity. Electricity that could be utilized to pump water from wells to the fields to irrigate the crops. William wasn't going to let a lack of technology, tools, or equipment stop him. He scavenged in scrap heaps to find things he could use. He made his own tools, using corn cobs as handles. His friends thought he was crazy, but where they saw garbage, William envisioned parts. A broken bicycle became the frame. He split, melted, and molded plastic pipes into the blades that would catch the wind. He attached the blades to a rusted fan so they would turn as the wind blew. The blades spun a bicycle wheel, which in turn powered a small generator, a device that turns mechanical energy into electricity. And finally, he used that electricity to charge a car battery, which then powered 4 lights and 2 radios. When his friends saw what his windmill could do, they began lining up to charge their cell phones. Reporters soon followed to see what this high school dropout had made.
So William brought energy, electricity to his village, जिससे उनकी fields irrigate हो पाए, पानी ला पाए वो अपनी fields में, और उस पानी से farmers की life of course better होगी because the fields were all drying up and there was no crop there, so they had a good yield and they could earn a living. So it was a simple idea, it was a conviction in his idea, and look what he has achieved through it. So all of us can do that. It's not that you have to be really privileged or you have to have a lot of money to be able to bring a change in this world. You have to have a drive, a desire to bring that change. So जब हम SDGs की बात करते हैं, SDGs हमें जरूर पढ़ाने हैं क्योंकि SDGs से हमारे बच्चों में वैल्यू एजुकेशन आती है. कैसे? जब हम दुनिया में गरीबी देखते हैं, भुखमरी देखते हैं, तब हमें दुनिया की असली प्रॉब्लम समझ आती है और तभी हमारे अंदर काइंडनेस जागती है. तो वैल्यू एजुकेशन कम्स थ्रू SDGs. हम ग्लोबल सिटीजनशिप की बात करते हैं आज की डेट में. NEP is talking about global citizenship. SDGs are a perfect tool to achieve that because the world has come together here to address the common problem. So this is about global citizenship. We talk about social emotional learning being a part of our curriculum these days. SEL बहुत सारे schools implement करते हैं. So social emotional learning cannot come to you through abstract things. It has to come through a particular channel, and SDGs are a perfect tool to achieve that. Climate change, it is our goal number 13 is SDGs, so that's directly linked to the SDGs. And we say Delhi government ने happiness curriculum launch कर डाला. बच्चे अब बहुत खुशी-खुशी पढ़ाई करने आते हैं. But happiness कहाँ से आती है? Happiness आती है दूसरों के लिए काम करके. And when we are working towards global goals, we will actually become happy. So SDGs जो हैं have to be integrated in the curriculum because they will help you achieve all that you're trying to achieve in education through various small things we have been doing for a long time. Okay, अब बात करते हैं SDGs पढ़ाने की. अभी तक हमने देखा कि SDGs क्या है, क्यों है, हम SDGs के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं, what can one person do. Now, how to teach SDGs? What are the best ways to teach SDGs? As teachers, this is a very important part for you. So we started this company about 2 years ago. Anit and I are the founders of the company. And we were very passionate about SDGs. We had heard about it, we had read about it, we had attended conferences on it, and we wanted to take it to every child in the world. That is the kind of passion that drove us. So when we started visiting schools, initially तो schools ने सुना ही नहीं था SDGs के बारे में. कुछ ने सुना भी था, ऐसे बात नहीं है कि किसी ने भी नहीं सुना था. So they had 2 responses, rather 3 responses. पहला response होता था कि ये बेकार है, fad है, चला जाएगा, छोड़ो इसको. So those schools will not even listen to our idea. Then the second type of schools would like to add it to their curriculums. They would say, okay, sounds good, we can try it, we can use it as an add-on. Add-on मतलब कि special assembly कर लेंगे SDGs पे, art exhibition लगा लेते हैं SDGs पे, maybe एक बच्चों की वर्कशॉप करा देते हैं एसडीजीज पे, सो दे वुड यूज इट एज अ एड ऑन जो वंस अ ईयर और ट्वाइस अ ईयर काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटी में लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. बुरा आइडिया नहीं है, like I would appreciate it. Then there were third kind of schools who wanted to integrate it into their curriculum. जब हम integration की बात करते हैं तो हम उसको उसके अंदर सिलने की बात करते हैं. Integrating it into the curriculum means कि चाहे आप साइंस पढ़ा रहे हो आप एसडीजीज पढ़ा रहे हो, चाहे आप मैथ्स पढ़ा रहे हो आप एसडीजीज पढ़ा रहे हो, इंग्लिश पढ़ा रहे हो तो एसडीजीज पढ़ा रहे हो, सोशल साइंस पे एसडीजीज पढ़ा रहे हो, फिजिकल एजुकेशन के थ्रू भी एसडीजीज पढ़ा रहे हो. So that is when the message starts getting to the child. वो जिस भी क्लास में है, it becomes a part and parcel of a student life. It is not something जो उसने एक बार असेंबली के लिए प्रिपेयर किया, परफॉर्म किया, भूल गया. It is something that he's absorbing every single day in every single class he or she is attending. So integration, what our experience has shown, is the best approach to teach SDGs to children. सिर्फ एड ऑन करने से बात नहीं बनती है. दे लर्न, ओके, उनको समझ आ जाता है एसडीजीज नाम की कोई चीज है. दे लर्न अबाउट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट. पर हम यहाँ पे क्या चाह रहे हैं कि हम उन्हें एजुकेशन फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट प्रोवाइड करें कि कल को वो दुनिया में आके चेंज ला पाए. तो वो करने के लिए हमें एसडीजीज को हर सब्जेक्ट के अंदर इंटीग्रेट करना पड़ेगा. And that is the best approach to teach SDGs. The effect is more long lasting, and students come out with solutions to solve the problems of the world when it is integrated into their curriculum. That is what has been seen. अच्छा, तो हो गया भाई, इंटीग्रेट करने हैं. मीनाक्षी मैम ने बोल दिया टीचर्स को. अब सारे टीचर्स बैठे हैं, अरे यार ये कैसे करेंगे, मैथ्स के लेसन प्लान्स नहीं बने, अभी एसडीजी का भी लेसन प्लान बनाओ. राइट, आई हैव बीन अ टीचर माई सेल्फ. सॉरी, आई फॉरगॉट टू इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ इन द बिगनिंग. सो मीनाक्षी मैम, आई हैव बीन अ टीचर विद हेरिटेज experiential in Gurgaon. I have also taught it step by step Noida. So I forgot to introduce myself to the teachers here. So I very well understand.
I guess ma'am has logged out, maybe joining again. In the meanwhile she joins, just would like to tell you all the teachers, we are just sending the books from here, right? You will be getting in a maybe, I don't know how many days, 2 days, 3 days, all the books we have got, mathematics or other subject. The students they are asking, please tell them they will be getting it soon. And by the time you may please share the required pages scanned to your students through WhatsApp and upload in on Microsoft Teams as well. Why I'm sharing upload on Microsoft Teams? Because when they will delete all those things from their WhatsApp, they will ask you also, ma'am, send it again, I have deleted it by mistake. At least you will be able to tell them it is there in Microsoft Teams app also under Files tab, and they will be able to download as and when it is required. They won't be able to delete it from there. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I got dropped out again. Kahan pe, where did I lose you?
Ma'am, you were introducing yourself. Heritage.
Achha, theek hai. All right, sorry. So I just wanted to share with you that I have been a teacher too. I was teaching at Heritage in Gurgaon, and I've also taught it step by step in Noida. I have been in publishing for a very long time. Oxford University Press के साथ मैंने बहुत देर काम किया है. So these are my two passions, education and publishing. And I have tried to bring these passions together into these books because this is about meaningful education. So I understand the problems teachers face quite well. Principal ma'am तो आके बोल के चले जाते हैं, काम सब teachers को करना पड़ता है. We understand that. So when we know that integrate करना जरूरी है, but where is the time to do it? Paper check करने हैं, paper बनाने हैं, बच्चों की कॉपियां चेक करके वापस करनी है, रिपोर्ट कार्ड जानी है, प्रोफाइल लिखनी है, पेरेंट टीचर मीटिंग करनी है. Where is the time the teachers have. So that is why we are providing you the solution in our books Be the Change. Ma'am, you'll have to give me the sharing rights once more. Sorry, since I got locked out. Got it. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, so we were on this slide, right? So these are the challenges कि टाइम टेबल में टाइम कहाँ से निकाले, कब कैसे कहाँ से करें, कहाँ से लेके आए. So the solution lies in our books Be the Change, which are now with you. So these are a set of 8 books for classes 1 to 8, जहाँ पे SDG subject integration के through पढ़ाए गए. So 1, 2 और 3 में हमने अपना डिजाइन फ्लूइड रखा है, बिकॉज इन लोअर क्लासेस में सब्जेक्ट वाइज क्लासेस नहीं होती है, होम रूम टीचर होता है मोस्टली जो सारे सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाता है, इसलिए उसमें हमने उस तरह की स्ट्रिंजेंट सब्जेक्ट टैगिंग नहीं करी है. बट 4 ऑनवर्ड्स, एंड आई विल शो यू हाउ वी हैव डन इट, सब्जेक्ट टैगिंग हैज बीन डन so that that particular teacher can teach that particular SDG the way it has been tagged in the books. इन बुक्स के फीचर्स क्या हैं, मेन फीचर्स क्या हैं? आप और मैं तो बहुत अच्छे से समझ गए कि SDGs क्या होते हैं, पर क्या हम इसी लैंग्वेज में एक बच्चे को समझा सकते हैं कि SDGs क्या होते हैं? नहीं. We have to talk to the child in a child-friendly language. And our books, if you're teaching a grade 1 child from a grade 1 book, it has been done in a completely informal way. अगर आप एक पर्टिकुलर गोल क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर के बारे में पढ़ा रहे हो, तो उसको हमने एक बच्चा जो समझ सके उस लैंग्वेज में उस गोल को बच्चे के बारे को समझाया. इन बुक्स में वर्कशीट्स हैं जो सब्जेक्ट इंटीग्रेटेड है, एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू, और गोल्स के बारे में, चाहे वो क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर है, चाहे वो नो पॉवर्टी है, चाहे वो जीरो हंगर है, एक ग्रेडेड इंट्रोडक्शन है. सो क्लास 2 के लेवल पे वो बहुत ही सिंपल इंट्रोडक्शन है जीरो हंगर की. जैसे ही आप क्लास 3 में जाते हो वो थोड़ी सी कॉम्प्लेक्स होती है, 4 में और कॉम्प्लेक्स, 5 में और कॉम्प्लेक्स, करते करते आपकी लर्निंग ब्लॉक बाय ब्लॉक बिल्ड होती है एज यू प्रोग्रेस थ्रू द ग्रेड्स. सो एक ही गोल सिंपल से कॉम्प्लेक्स की तरफ मूव करता है एज वी गो हायर अप इन द ग्रेड. There is only one worksheet for one goal, which means कि आप एक पीरियड में एक गोल कंप्लीटली पढ़ा सकते हो. अगर आप मैथ्स की क्लास लेने गए हो जिसमें आप आज हमारी बुक की वर्कशीट यूज करोगे, तो आपको एक ही क्लास में आप वो कंप्लीट वर्कशीट करा दोगे, अपना मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट प्लस एक गोल आप पढ़ा के बाहर निकलोगे. Of course, there are also ideas in this book where you can take more classes if you want. If you have the liberty of time, maybe you can spend 2 to 3 to 4 classes on that one goal. But if there is shortage of time, then you can complete one goal in one class flat. The books are designed to fit into any timetable, so आपको extra time निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. These worksheets are perforated, मतलब dotted lines हैं जो perforated है ताकि आराम से आप टीयर कर सको. अगर मैथ्स का टीचर 2 वर्कशीट पढ़ा रहा है क्लास 4 में, तो वो अपनी मैथ्स की वर्कशीट उनसे टीयर करवा के मे बी ही विल आस्क देम कि सब्जेक्ट एनरिचमेंट फोल्डर में डाल दो, ये सब्जेक्ट एनरिचमेंट की एक्टिविटी हो गई तुम्हारी. मे बी ही थिंक्स कि आर्ट इंटीग्रेशन हो गया भाई इन वर्कशीट्स के थ्रू, आर्ट इंटीग्रेशन वाले फोल्डर में डाल दो. और मे बी ही फील्स कि एसडीजी की फाइल अगर आपके स्कूल में अलग से बनती है तो एसडीजी वाले फोल्डर में डाल दो. यू कैन take these worksheets out very easily. That is why we have perforated them. If you don't want to take them out, you can leave them as is within the book. Extension activities दिए हैं हर worksheet के साथ. जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि अगर आप 4 classes spend करना चाह रहे हो उस topic पे, so there are a number of activities given within that worksheet only that will help you to take it to 4 classes. और सीनियर लेवल पे हम AI की बात करते हैं SDGs के थ्रू पढ़ाने के लिए. सो देयर आर सम आइडियाज फॉर ICT टीचर्स which they can use in their ICT classes when they're teaching SDGs. So ये हमारे की फीचर्स हैं बुक्स के. Let's look at some of these features now. This is the series grid. सीरीज ग्रिड का क्या मतलब है कि सारे गोल्स क्लास 1 से हम पढ़ाना शुरू नहीं होते. वी हैव सैट विद एक्सपर्ट्स फ्रॉम यूएन बॉडीज और उनके साथ बैठ के हमने ये ग्रिड बनाया है, जिसमें ये समझा गया कि ग्रेड 1 के बच्चे को हम सिर्फ 6 गोल्स इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे जो वो समझ सकता है. 7 goals to grade 2 child, 8 goals to 6, 7, 8 to grade 3, then 9 in grade 4, 11 in grade 5, 13 in grade 6, 15 in grade 7 and all 17 in grade 8. तो प्रोग्रेशन इस तरह से होगा कि ग्रेड 8 तक आते हुए सारे गोल्स कॉम्प्रिहेंसिवली सब बच्चों को समझ आ जाएंगे. और ग्रेड 1 में we will start very simply with 6 goals in completely informal language. This is the grid for our series. उसके बाद हमने क्या किया है, सब्जेक्ट इंटीग्रेशन. जैसे मैं आपको समझा रही थी कि ग्रेड 4 में हमने टॉपिक्स निकाले, एनसीईआरटी की बुक्स में क्या पढ़ाए जाते हैं, ग्रेड 5 के टॉपिक्स निकाले, ग्रेड 6 के निकाले, 7 के निकाले, 8 के निकाले और इस तरह का एक ग्रिड बनाया कि अगर हमें ग्रेड 8 में जीरो हंगर पढ़ाना है साइंस के थ्रू, तो उसमें जीरो हंगर के बारे में तो बताएंगे, पर साइंस का कौन सा टॉपिक उठाना है हमने सीबीएसई में से जिसके साथ उसको इंटीग्रेट किया जाए. सो दिस अमाउंट ऑफ प्लानिंग हैज गॉन इनटू इट, ताकि जब अगर आप ग्रेड 8 के टीचर हो और अगर आप मैथ्स पढ़ाते हो तो आपके सिलेबस में डेटा हैंडलिंग रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन होगा. तो हमारी जो वर्कशीट है ग्रेड 8 की वो डेटा हैंडलिंग के साथ इंटीग्रेटेड है. तो जब आप डेटा हैंडलिंग बच्चों को पढ़ाओगे तब आप एक वर्कशीट एसडीजी की पढ़ाओगे, जिसमें ना सिर्फ आप डेटा हैंडलिंग बताओगे बट जो भी वो पर्टिकुलर गोल है उसके बारे में भी इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर करोगे. It will be a mathematical exercise. They will be asked to solve a mathematical problem in it, but they will be learning about this particular goal in an integrated manner. So that is how we have planned subject integration for our books. So we sat with the NCERT books, we sat with the CBSE curriculum, we looked at particular topics, and then we have taken and integrated the SDG worksheets with these topics. कोई डाउट अभी तक किसी को?
नो मैम.
ठीक है, तो अब आप ये भी देखिए कि हमने इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन अक्रॉस सब्जेक्ट्स करने की कोशिश करी है. अगर आप ग्रेड 4 के टीचर हो, लेट्स लुक एट दिस ग्रेड 4 कॉलम, तो आपको 2 वर्कशीट्स मिलेंगी हमारी बुक में, इंग्लिश की, 2 मैथ्स की, 3 ईवीएस की, 1 कंप्यूटर साइंस की और 1 आर्ट की. सो टोटल 9 वर्कशीट्स हैं इस बुक में और वो सारे सब्जेक्ट्स में इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है, ताकि एक टीचर पे बर्डन नहीं आएगा एसडीजीज पढ़ाने का. तो 2 गोल्स इंग्लिश टीचर पढ़ाएगा, 2 गोल मैथ्स टीचर, 3 गोल ईवीएस, 1 गोल कंप्यूटर साइंस और 1 गोल आर्ट. ये हमारा डिजाइन है. ऑफ कोर्स स्कूल्स ब्रिंग देयर ओन यूनिक वे टू डू थिंग्स. हमारी बुक्स डीपीएस में इंप्लीमेंट हुई थी लास्ट ईयर और उन्होंने एक स्पेशल पीरियड अलॉट किया हुआ था जो कि वो क्लास टीचर्स पीरियड होता है जिसमें सोशल इमोशनल लर्निंग के लिए यूज करते हैं. उन्होंने हमारी बुक्स उस पीरियड में यूज करी. सो यू आर फ्री टू यूज इट इन एनी डिफरेंट मैनर आल्सो इफ यू वांट, बट दिस इज हाउ वी डिजाइन्ड इट कि एक साल में अगर इंग्लिश टीचर को 2 क्लासेस ही डिवोट करनी है, एक वो टर्म 1 में करेगा, एक वो टर्म 2 में करेगा, उसको पता भी नहीं चलेगा उसने कब एसडीजीज पढ़ा दिया. एंड आपके पूरे 9 गोल्स हो जाएंगे विदाउट एनी टीचर इवन रियलाइजिंग that they have allocated classes to SDGs in their subject periods. ये ग्रेड 7 का फाइनल ग्रिड है जो आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ पर. 15 गोल्स हम पढ़ाते हैं ग्रेड 7 में. सब्जेक्ट इंटीग्रेशन आपको कलर कोडिंग हुई है उससे पता चल रही है कि किस तरह से हमने उनको, मैथ्स के आपको 3 दिख रहे हैं, इंग्लिश के 3 दिख रहे हैं, SST के 3 है. So as you can see there is equal distribution and topics are also given with which they are integrated. अब वर्कशीट डिजाइन देखें. मैंने आपको बोला एक गोल के लिए एक वर्कशीट, which means कि फ्रंट एंड बैक, मतलब आप फाड़ लोगे उसको, परफोरेटेड है तो फाड़ लोगे, उसका फ्रंट एंड बैक पे एक वर्कशीट है. तो वो परफोरेटेड डिजाइन है उसका, ताकि you can tear it and put it in your folder. Subject integration is clearly mentioned on top, as you can see in this slide. कौन सा गोल उसमें पढ़ाया जा रहा है? तो you can see this is a social science worksheet जिसमें गोल नंबर 1 पढ़ाया जा रहा है, no poverty. तो उसका symbol clearly mentioned है. उस गोल की explanation clearly दी है in a child friendly language in a box next to it. So what is no poverty all about? बच्चे की भाषा में आपको बहुत अच्छे से वहां पे समझाया गया है. उसके बाद आपको कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन दी गई है उस गोल के बारे में, और उसके रिवर्स साइड में आपको बच्चों के करने के लिए एक एक्टिविटी है बेस्ड ऑन द इंफॉर्मेशन दे हैव अक्वायर्ड. सो इट्स अ सोशल साइंस एक्टिविटी व्हिच इज टीचिंग यू आल्सो अबाउट नो पॉवर्टी. सो दिस इज द वर्कशीट डिजाइन. और नीचे एक बॉक्स है बी द चेंज जिसमें एक्सटेंशन एक्टिविटीज दी गई हैं, ताकि अगर आप इसको नेक्स्ट क्लास में भी करना चाहते हो या कोई प्रोजेक्ट बच्चों को देना चाहते हो इस पे बेस्ड, सो दोज आइडियाज आर गिवन इन द वर्कशीट. Just to give you an idea what is subject integration, तो आप ये देखो, ये गोल नंबर 7 है लेफ्ट पे, जो ग्रेड 4 में पढ़ाया जा रहा है इंग्लिश के थ्रू. एक पोएम पढ़ाएंगे इंग्लिश की टीचर, और वो पोएम विंड के बारे में है. तो शी विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी इन दिस. विंड के साथ हम क्या क्या कर सकते हैं. इसके रिवर्स साइड पे उनको एक विंड के बारे में पैराग्राफ लिखने को बोला गया आफ्टर रीडिंग दिस पोएम. So it's paragraph writing, it's reading of poetry, very much English. The activities are English activities, but they're teaching you about goal number 7. Similarly, on the right hand side, it's a grade 7 English activity. It's a close exercise, a comprehension based. इसके पीछे cause and effect chart है जो बच्चे fill करते हैं after reading the story. So they're learning about Amul Cooperative in the story. And they're learning how we should sustain our local farmers and the local produce, and that is towards zero hunger. ये एक EVS की worksheet है. It talks about sanitation workers. ये grade 5 का NCERT की book में already there is a chapter on sanitation workers. आप उसके साथ करा सकते हैं. And it is linked to goal number 8. फिर आप नीचे देखिए जो एक्सटेंशन एक्टिविटीज है हमारी. इनवाइट अ सैनिटेशन वर्कर टू क्लास एंड आस्क अबाउट द चैलेंज ही और शी फेसेस. इट्स अ वेरी सिंपल थिंग मीनाक्षी मैम. आप अपने किसी भी क्लीनर को स्कूल के, इवन अगर आप ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कर रहे हैं, जब ये वर्कशीट हुई है आपकी क्लासेस में, दिस क्लीनर कैन कम एंड गिव अ टॉक अबाउट द काइंड ऑफ चैलेंजेस ही और शी फेसेस in his work. So this a sanitation worker, every organization will have, every institution will have. So you can take the learning forward by doing some of these activities which are given to you in these worksheets. ये साइंस की वर्कशीट है ग्रेड 6 के लिए, इंटीग्रेटेड विद गोल नंबर 15. Grade 7 social science worksheet integrated with goal number 5 gender equality. हम यहाँ पे gender stereotypes की बात करते हैं और बच्चों को सिखाते हैं कि कैसे हर कदम पे they meet gender stereotypes. चाहे वो उनके लिए खिलौने खरीदना हो, से लेके उनके लिए कपड़ों के कलर की चॉइस हो, चाहे वो स्ट्रीम सिलेक्शन हो. So they learn to identify these gender stereotypes and they become more discerning. क्योंकि अगली बार आप उनको बोलोगे बेटा ये पिंक ड्रेस ले लो, तो वो बेटी आपको कहेगी कि मैं पिंक ही क्यों पहनूं हमेशा, मुझे तो येलो अच्छा लगता है. So we make them more discerning through these activities. ये कंप्यूटर साइंस वर्कशीट है फ्रॉम ग्रेड नंबर 8. मैथ्स टीचर सोच रहे होंगे मैथ्स को कैसे पढ़ाएंगे एसडीजीज में. मैथ्स को बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा सकते हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट क्लीन वाटर एंड सैनिटेशन कि दुनिया में अगर 100 ड्रॉप पानी है और 97 तो पीने लायक है ही नहीं, और 2 ऐसी जगहों पे जहां तक आप पहुंच ही नहीं सकते, तो कितना पानी रह गया जो आप पी सकते हो. So this is a class 2 activity children do to realize that only 1 drop of water is left to them to drink that's drinkable. So ये इतना scarce है natural resource. पानी जिसको हम इतना take for granted लेते हैं, it is really a scarce resource. नेक्स्ट वर्कशीट जो आप देख रहे हो वो ग्रेड नंबर 7 से है, जहां पे हमने पूरा फॉर्मूला दिया है बच्चों को टू कैलकुलेट द कार्बन फुटप्रिंट. एंड दे लव दिस एक्टिविटी बिकॉज सारे बच्चे अपना फटाफट कार्बन फुटप्रिंट कैलकुलेट करते हैं और एक दूसरे से कंपेयर करते हैं कि किसका ज्यादा है किसका कम है. Lower classes में music and art play a very important role. So these are 2 worksheets. One is a song and dance worksheet and the other is an art worksheet integrated with different goals again. Okay, so I will skip this now. अगर last में time हुआ तो I can show you. मैं आपको दिखा सकती हूँ एक बारी वैसे very quickly. Let me just see. Can you see zero hunger on my screen? Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, तो ये मैंने कंपाइल किया है कि कैसे हम ग्रेड वाइज प्रोग्रेस करते हैं. जीरो हंगर एक ऐसा गोल है जो हमने ग्रेड 1 से लेकर ग्रेड 8 तक सिखाया है. तो फर्स्ट लेवल में बच्चे सिर्फ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ फूड्स के बारे में सीखते हैं. प्लांट बेस्ड फूड होते हैं और एनिमल बेस्ड फूड होते हैं, और वो उनको क्या खाना पसंद है. दे डू अ सिंपल एक्टिविटी बिकॉज दे डू नॉट राइट मच इन ग्रेड 1. ग्रेड 2 में हम उनको हेल्दी ईटिंग हैबिट्स के बारे में सिखाना शुरू होते हैं कि ये बच्चा जो है यहाँ तक पहुंचना चाहता है तो वो हेल्दी फूड चॉइसेस करके पहुंचेगा. और हम एक स्केयरक्रो की स्टोरी बना के उनको एक आर्ट का काम देते हैं. ग्रेड 3 में हम उनको एक फेबल सुनाते हैं हेन के बारे में कि वो कैसे दाना लेके जाती है और उगाती है जब उसके फ्रेंड्स उसको हेल्प के लिए नहीं आते हैं. तो पूरा प्रोसेस कुकिंग का इसमें आता है. फार्मर्स कितना काम करते हैं इसकी अवेयरनेस आती है, और फार्मर्स जब अपनी फील्ड पे इतना काम करते हैं और उसके बाद लोग फूड को डस्टबिन में फेंकते हैं, तो व्हाट अ बिग क्राइम इट इज. सो वी हैव, as you can see, we have built their learning about food gradually from class 1 कि ग्रेड 3 तक आते हुए हम उन्हें कहना शुरू हो गए हैं कि इट्स अ क्राइम टू वेस्ट फूड. ग्रेड 4 में वी आर टेलिंग देम कि दुनिया में लोग बहुत हंग्री हैं एंड व्हाट इज इट दैट यू कैन डू टू सपोर्ट जीरो हंगर. ग्रेड 5 में दे हैव नाउ बिकम वेरी एक्टिव participants for this goal and they are telling us ways to reduce food wastage. अब वो solutions के बारे में सोचना शुरू हो जाते हैं ग्रेड 5 तक. ग्रेड 6 में आके वो कंपोस्ट बना रहे हैं घर में और सस्टेनेबल फार्मिंग के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. They're thinking of the society. पहले वो खुद की बात कर रहे थे, फैमिलीज की बात कर रहे थे, अब वो सोसाइटीज की बात कर रहे हैं. और ये जो अमूल की स्टोरी मैं आपको बताती हूँ, कोऑपरेटिव्स की बात कर रहे हैं कि हम अपने लोकल प्रोड्यूस खाएं, लोकल फार्मर्स को सपोर्ट करें. And by the time they are in grade 8, they are thinking about the world. So it starts with self and it percolates to solving the problem in the world by the time they reach grade 8. So ये I just wanted to show this to you कि कैसे हम simple से complex में जाते हैं for each टाइप ऑफ गोल. अगर आप, हो सकता है ग्रेड 1 का टीचर जब मेरी ये वर्कशीट देखे कि बच्चों तुम्हें क्या खाना पसंद है अपनी प्लेट में बनाओ, उस चीज का नाम लिखो, ओके ये क्या सिंपल सी वर्कशीट है, इसमें क्या सिखा रहे हो भाई जीरो हंगर के बारे में. बट ट्रस्ट मी, ग्रेड 1 के बच्चे को इतना ही सिखाना काफी है. वो आइकन समझ पाए, उसका मतलब समझ पाए, छोटी सी एक्टिविटी कर पाए, लेट्स लीव इट देयर. उसको आगे भी तो जाना है, वो ग्रेड 1 में थोड़ी उसकी लर्निंग खत्म होती है. Let the child go to grade 2 and build on that knowledge and gradually build it, and by the time he or she is in grade 8, you will be surprised they will come up with novel solutions to the problem of hunger in the world. So coming back to the features of the book. So book में ये worksheets तो हो गए subject integrated, उसके अलावा क्या है? उसके अलावा एक all about me page है. जब आप lower level पे हो, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, it starts with self, with then family, then community, then country, then world and beyond. तो आपको ये class 2 की worksheet है शायद, जिसमें आप अपने और अपनी family के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. The village, town or city where I live. And as you go to higher grades, you talk about like your responsibilities towards your community, your country and the world. हर बुक में इंट्रोडक्शन टू गोल्स है, क्योंकि अब पहले साल आपकी बुक्स लग रही हैं, तो कुछ बुक्स ग्रेड 1 में जाएंगी, कुछ ग्रेड 2 में. ग्रेड 4 का बच्चा पहली बार ये बुक पढ़ेगा, उसने 1 2 3 की नहीं पढ़ के आया वो. तो इसलिए इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट कि हर ग्रेड में वी इंट्रोड्यूस देम टू द गोल्स, और वो लेवल अप्रोप्रिएट इंट्रोडक्शन. What you're seeing on the left is a class 2 worksheet and what you're seeing on the right is a class 7 worksheet. उनके लेवल पे उनको गोल्स इंट्रोड्यूस करे गए हैं. हर किताब के अंदर लर्निंग आउटकम्स की शीट है. सो टीचर्स को ब्लैक बोर्ड पे जब लर्निंग आउटकम्स लिखनी है तो they need not do that. They can just tell the child to turn to the end of the page and color the smileys. Okay, आज आपने I do not waste food सीखा कि नहीं सीखा? हाँ, थोड़ा बहुत सीखा तो ठीक है, 2 स्माइली कलर कर दीजिए. अच्छे से सीख गए मैम तो 5 स्माइली कलर कर दीजिए. सो students will fill up their own learning outcomes which is provided at the end of the books. हर बुक के अंदर रिफ्लेक्शन शीट है. पूरी बुक खत्म होने के बाद बच्चे लिखेंगे कि मुझे सबसे अच्छा एसडीजी कौन सा लगा और मैं उसके लिए क्या करूंगा. बुक्स में आपको यूएन कैलेंडर भी मिलता है और हर बुक में एक अलग यूएन कैलेंडर है. 1 to 8 में डिफरेंट यूनिक यूएन कैलेंडर, क्योंकि हर मंथ की हमने एक डेट चूज करी है जो कि आप अपनी क्लासेस में सेलिब्रेट कर पाए. तो जनवरी 24 इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ एजुकेशन है. रीड अलाउड अ स्टोरी टू समवन ओल्डर और यंगर देन यू. आज आप सुबह बच्चों को अटेंडेंस टाइम में बताओगे आज बच्चों जनवरी 24 है, अकॉर्डिंग टू यूएन कैलेंडर इट्स अ डे ऑफ एजुकेशन. आज किसी को आप स्टोरी सुनाएंगे और कल आके मुझे बताएंगे. आप अपनी क्लास में भी चाहो तो एक्टिविटी कर सकते हो या बच्चों को घर से करके आने को. वंस दे हैव डन इट यू विल कलर दिस बुक इन योर कैलेंडर. ये हमारा डे सेलिब्रेट हो गया. अब सिमिलरली आप फरवरी में आए तो आपने फरवरी 24 सेलिब्रेट किया, मार्च 20 किया, अप्रैल 7 किया, एंड आपको सब एक्टिविटीज यहाँ पे प्रोवाइडेड है कि आप किस तरह से वो डेज सेलिब्रेट कर सकते हो. एट एवरी लेवल इन आवर बुक वी हैव told our children to be responsible. तो वो बुक्स के पेजेस भी वेस्ट नहीं करें. बुक यूज होने के बाद हमने उनको ऑरिगेमी आइडियाज दिए हैं कि उनके वो ऑरिगेमी बॉक्सेस बना सकते हैं या पेपर कोलाजेस बना सकते हैं. हर किताब में 2 यूनिक आइडियाज हैं हाउ टू रीयूज द पेजेस ऑफ द बुक. हर किताब के एंड में एक एसडीजी पोस्टर है which the students can put up at home or in school. Also, our books are full of real world activities, which means what? हाथ कैसे धोने हैं, लाइफ स्किल्स हम सिखाते हैं बुक्स के थ्रू, which is linked to goal number 6. एक बॉटल में कंपोस्ट बनाइए, linked to goal number 2. बहुत सारे टमेटोज आगे कहीं से किसी के खेत से, क्या करो, वेस्ट करो नहीं, उनको आप सन ड्राई करिए. आप सन की एनर्जी यूज करिए उसको सन ड्राई करने में एंड यू कैन यूज देम लेटर. हेल्थ के लिए एक्सरसाइज और स्लीप कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है, वी टीच थ्रू आवर बुक्स. वी ऑल्सो टेल देम कि सॉलिडारिटी दिखाने के लिए इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू सेलिब्रेट थिंग्स लाइक अर्थ आवर. अब कोई बोले कि गोल नंबर 16 हम छोटे बच्चों को कैसे समझाएं, पीस, जस्टिस एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग इंस्टीट्यूशन से, तो मुझे ही नहीं समझ आया कि व्हाट इज दिस गोल अबाउट, हाउ विल आई एक्सप्लेन इट टू द चाइल्ड. So what you do, we have given these simple activities in our books कि आप अपनी आप 3rd क्लास को पढ़ा रहे हो, 3rd क्लास में आप एक पीस टेबल रखोगे पीछे जिसपे 2 चेयर्स होंगी और साथ में एक ये रूल्स की लिस्ट होगी. 2 बच्चों में झगड़ा हुआ, go and sit on the peace table, read the rules, stay calm, tell how you feel and why, think of possible solutions together and agree on a compromise. So एक third class के बच्चे के लिए this is what peace means. This is what conflict resolution is. So हमें third class के बच्चे को इस तरह से समझाना है. And when they go to grade 8, of course, they will understand what UN had in mind. And we also have a lot of fun in our books. I had shown you this maze. We have riddles and mazes. Some fun exercises where they're making a superhero who will solve the problems of the world. They're designing a post-it stamp. And we give them the SDG ring. SDG ring के साथ बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. They can make all kinds of posters. They can be super creative. We also provide you teaching and learning material, which are teachers' resource book. I'll just quickly show you. Just a minute. Can you see teaching and learning material book 8 on my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
तो हमारी टीचिंग लर्निंग मटेरियल काफी एग्जॉस्टिव है. इसमें आपको बहुत सारी क्लासरूम स्ट्रेटजीज मिलेंगी. एज यू कैन सी ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड हमने बहुत सारी स्ट्रेटजीज लिस्ट करी हैं कि आप अपना क्लास टाइम कैसे इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हो. यू कैन हैव अ राउंड रॉबिन, यू कैन हैव अ पिन व्हील. सो ये स्ट्रेटजी सारी डिस्क्राइब करी हैं यहाँ पे डिटेल में. और उसके बाद हमने वर्कशीट वाइज आपको लेसन प्लान्स प्रोवाइड करे हैं. As you can see, one page is one lesson plan, जहाँ पे आपको बहुत सारे वीडियो लिंक्स हैं. अगर आप वीडियोस दिखाना चाहते हैं क्लास में गोल से रिलेटेड तो वो दिखा सकते हैं. कुछ एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज के आइडियाज हैं, बच्चों को क्या रिमार्क्स लिख के देने उनके वर्कशीट में, वो भी हमारे टीचर इस लेसन प्लान्स में है. सो इन बुक्स का एक्सेस सिर्फ टीचर्स के पास है और टीचर्स के लिए सारे एक्स्ट्रा रिसोर्सेज हैं. ये पीडीएफ की फॉर्म में है जो मैं मीनाक्षी मैम के साथ शेयर करूंगी. शी विल शेयर इट विद ऑल द टीचर्स. तो आपको प्रायर प्लानिंग कुछ अपने आप करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ऑल दैट प्लानिंग वी हैव डन फॉर यू इन दीज बुक्स. तो गोल वाइज लेसन प्लान्स हैं विद क्लासरूम स्ट्रेटजीज, वीडियो लिंक्स, एक्स्ट्रा रिसोर्सेज, एक्टिविटीज दैट यू कैन डू इन योर क्लासेस व्हाइल टीचिंग. इसमें असेसमेंट रूब्रिक्स भी हमने प्रोवाइड करे हैं. और लास्ट में एक आंसर की है. सो सारी वर्कशीट्स के आंसर्स आर हियर. ऑफ कोर्स मेनी ऑफ दीज वर्कशीट्स आर वेरी सब्जेक्टिव, तो आपके बच्चे अलग तरह से आंसर करेंगे. पर कई बार टीचर को एक एग्जाम्पल ही देना होता है. ओके बच्चों, आप एक पोस्टर बनाइए, तो आप सिर्फ एक एग्जाम्पल के रूप में दिखा सकते हो कि अगर आप बनाते तो आप कैसा बनाते. तो ऑल द आंसर्स आर प्रोवाइडेड इन द TLMs. And हर ग्रेड के लिए एक सेपरेट TLM है. मैम, I'll share it with you tonight or latest by tomorrow. You
Right.
can check it.
Thank you.
So this is what we are providing you. Yes.
Ma'am, I have shared that link with you on WhatsApp, the Google Drive link also.
Ma'am, sir, the students' copies?
Yes, ma'am, the student copy link. So I don't know if you got the email or not.
I have downloaded. I have sent to the teachers also.
Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes.
तो अगर हम एक दुनिया इमेजिन करें 17 गोल के साथ तो वो ऐसी दिखेगी. Imagine a world where there is no poverty and zero hunger. We have good health and well-being. सब healthy हैं. Quality education and full gender equality everywhere. There is clean water and sanitation for everyone. Affordable and clean energy has helped to create decent work and economic growth. Our prosperity is fueled by investments in industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and that has helped us to reduce inequalities. We live in sustainable cities and communities, and responsible consumption and production is healing our planet. Climate action has capped the warming of the planet, and we have flourishing life below water and abundant, diverse life on land. We enjoy peace and justice through strong institutions and have built long-term partnerships for the goals. So if we achieve all 17 goals, this will be the ideal world where we would be living. And in our aspiration towards creating this world, we are teaching our students about the SDGs. I'm sure many of you have been using Kahoot. Are you familiar?
Also?
Yes, I'll just show that video. Are you familiar with Kahoot and quizzes?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. We are using a number of digital tools. We are using.
Okay, so Kahoot और quizzes में आप SDG type करोगे तो आपको preloaded quizzes मिल जाएंगे.
Yes.
Right? So this is Kahoot, and you know how to maneuver it. So you can just find me a Kahoot about SDG, and you will find so many quizzes. You can play them in your classrooms with students. Similarly, quizzes also has SDG preloaded quizzes, so you can use them in your classroom. You might be using Padlet also in your classes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay, so I'll just skip this one. On a last note, I will just play a small video. Just give me a moment.
Ritu, you can go on YouTube also.
I don't have it saved as a shortcut.
Yeah. Go on YouTube and just type Arc Academy. You'll find it. You'll see it. On YouTube. Ritu, on YouTube. You have to go on YouTube.
Okay. And search. Then search. Okay. Can you see my screen? Shall I play it?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Testing is stay at home. Stay safe.
COVID has been such a wake-up call for humanity. It has forced us to reflect on the way we humans have taken over the earth. We destroyed habitats. We overused natural resources. And not just this, we are still indifferent to so many other significant problems in the world, such as poverty, hunger, inequality, and lack of education. Now the real question is, can we really set this right? Or is it too late?
Sometimes the most far-fetched dreams are achieved by taking that first step. Education, in many ways, is that first step, the tiny seed that grows with us to help us become a better version of ourselves tomorrow. The Sustainable Development Goals laid down at the UN Summit is today's need for tomorrow's betterment. And this is why it is imperative to nourish the young minds of India's future global leaders with thoughts of a world where poverty is just a myth, where good quality education is not a privilege but a necessity, where mutual respect is a constant and not something that is dreamt of, and much, much more.
This is ARC Academy's goal and mission, to be able to aid in this process by providing adequate material that satisfies all of the above and also aligns itself with the new and improved education policy of India. This is our chance to help these young minds to be the change we are in need of. So join us in building a promising future, one sapling at a time. The countdown for the Global Goals 2030 has begun. There is no time to waste. So let us come together and be the change. For more information, please visit our website or contact us at the mentioned email ID or phone number.
There's a complete
Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's workshop. If there are any questions, I would be happy to take them now.
Well, I don't think, ma'am, there would be any questions in anybody's mind. It just I would like to say thanks a lot, because you have helped me a lot to make my team understand what exactly teaching is all about. Teaching is not only just teaching what is there in the syllabi, what is written there in the curriculum, but actually it is a real life-based teaching that I always keep on, you see, reminding, keep on mentoring my staff, like this is what we have to teach. And even my children, they are a part of 8-month-long project also that is done on SDGs. So every 15 days we are taking up one goal. Lately, we have participated in SDG 7 and now we are doing SDG 8. And in our new planner also, even you see, if I would like to say our planner that we have done for the whole year, here we have planned for the whole year what we have to do in 2021, 2022. So every 15 days we are having one special assembly when we are working for 15 days on that particular SDG, and then there would be presentation for that. So the whole school has been integrated into it. And likewise, we are teaching our other things also, but still your books, they have given us a platform. Actually, I would like to say a roadmap to achieve our goal. As SDGs, they are having different goals and each goal has different targets. So this is how I would like to say your books, they are really the roadmaps, helps us in achieving those goals. And I would like to appreciate one more thing, that I really loved the progression that you have showcased from grade 1 to grade 8, how you are progressing for each and every goal. And we have to do it in each and every subject, not only in SDGs, but whatever you are teaching, progression should always be there. And on this platform, really, I would like to take your platform. This is your platform today. Okay. And through your platform, I would like to tell everybody, when we are talking about inequality or equality, let us do one thing. When we say कि कोई कुछ भी काम करता है, कोई छोटा बड़ा नहीं है. Likewise, it is really very difficult to teach the younger ones when they are very, you see, having their critical thinking, they're very creative. It is very difficult. You have to be very, very creative. You have to be a very learned and creative person to teach those young minds. Right? So मेरे लिए अगर मेरे KG क्लास में टीचर कोई पढ़ा रहा है, अगर 12th में पढ़ा रहा है, there is no difference. It's really not like that. Everybody is equal. उनकी जॉब अपनी जगह पर टफ है, उनकी जॉब अपनी जगह पर टफ है. Everybody is equal. कोई difference नहीं है उस चीज में. And this I really appreciate. जितना respect किसका junior class में पढ़ाने वाले का है, उतना ही 12th class के बच्चे को पढ़ाने वाले teacher का है. So this is, I really salute all my teachers. Hats off to all of you for your efforts that you have been doing in making this learning successful on this platform. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for wonderful words. Thank you, Ritu ma'am, for reaching us with SDG goals. The books are really wonderful.
Thank you.
We will learn lots of things.
Yes,
thank you so much.
And Amit and I are always available. We are very approachable people. We're always available for any queries, feedback, suggestions you might have. We will be willing to help you if you face any difficulty in implementing our books. So we will be available to you. Our emails are with Meenakshi ma'am. They can be shared with teachers ma'am if you like. You can reach out to us for anything.
Certainly, ma'am. And even I would like to say when we will implement it, and we will organize a show and we will invite you in that show, like that has been possible because of you all.
Oh, that would be wonderful. So glad to be a part of this journey.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.